All right, let's jump right into a classic and really cool four-character Chinese idiom, 异口同声. Let's get that pronunciation down. 异口同声. It's one of those phrases you hear all the time, and like so many of these idioms, it has an absolutely fantastic story packed inside.
So, what's the deal with these four characters? Well, they weren't just picked out of a hat. They were actually born from a very specific, very dramatic moment in history. So, let's unpack the story behind the phrase.
Okay, first things first. What does it literally mean? Well, the characters break down to different mouths, same voice. And that's pretty much exactly what it describes. A moment of total, complete agreement, when a whole group of people are saying the exact same thing, almost like they're speaking with one single voice. It's the perfect picture of unanimity. But here's the thing. This phrase wasn't just invented to describe an idea. It was forged in a real moment of high-stakes military drama, and believe it or not, incredible trust between a king and his top general.
So, to get this story, we gotta go way back, like over 2,000 years ago, to China's super chaotic warring states period. You've got the powerful state of Qin making a huge move, launching a major attack on their rival, the state of Qi. The stakes couldn't be higher.
So here's how it all went down. The king of Qi sends his best general, a guy named Zhang Zi, to handle the invasion. But then, things start to go wrong. Spy after spy comes back with the same terrifying news. Zhang Zi has surrendered to the enemy. The whole court is panicking, but the king, he's completely calm. He just ignores report after report. Then, just as the tension is about to snap, a new messenger arrives, not with news of surrender, but with a report of a stunning, decisive victory, led by Zhang Zi.
You see, when his frantic court officials had confronted him about all this bad news, King Wei had said just one powerful thing. Zhang Zi would never betray me. He just knew his general. He trusted him completely, even when every single voice, every single report was telling him the opposite. His faith was just unshakable. Okay, so that is an incredible moment of trust under pressure. But how does that turn into a common phrase we use all the time? Well, the secret is in how the story itself was actually recorded.
Now this part is really interesting. The phrase that was written down in the original history books wasn't exactly what we say today. It was yi ren tong ci, yi ren tong ci, which means different people, same words. Over time, it just morphed a little bit into the more vivid, different mouth, same voice, but the core idea stayed exactly the same.
And this is what makes it all click. When the king's advisors were freaking out, their main complaint was that all these different spies were telling them the exact same story. They were, literally, different people with the same words. That specific description of the event is what stuck, and it eventually became a perfect shorthand for any situation where there's this overwhelming, unanimous agreement.
Okay, so that's the ancient history lesson. But how does a phrase born on a battlefield thousands of years ago actually apply to our lives, right now?
Oh, we use it everywhere. Imagine a focus group trying a new soda, and every single person says, "This is amazing." That's 异口同声. Or when all the employees at a company demand a salary increase with one unified voice, yep, that's it too. It works for positive things, like a whole school of teachers praising a beloved principal who's retiring. And it works for serious global issues, like when world leaders all condemn an act of war. It just perfectly captures any moment where a group speaks as one.
So here's the real takeaway. 异口同声 isn't just about people repeating each other. It's about the power of that unity. It doesn't even matter if what they're saying is true or false, like the spy's rumors in the original story. The phrase highlights that moment when all these individual voices merge into a single, powerful chorus.
And it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? Every time we use an idiom, we're kind of echoing a story, tapping into a piece of history, reliving a dramatic moment from the past. It just begs the question, how many other incredible stories are hidden in plain sight, just waiting for us in the words we use every single day?